What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on our video, smash my like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter at KO Boxing 86 TV. If you got a breakdown or if you got a prediction that you'd like me to do for you, hit me up on my email. That's knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. And don't forget that we live every Wednesday and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and that you can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Let's get it popping though, man. We got fight predictions we got to do for y'all, man. 140-pound fight, 10-round fight. Jose Pedraza, Arnold Barboza Jr. They got Barboza Jr. as a favorite at -550. And they got Pedraza as an underdog at +375. Pedraza, 33 years old, Orthodox fighter, 5'8", 70-inch reach out of Puerto Rico, 29 wins, 4 losses with 1 draw, 14 wins by way of knockout, and he himself has been knocked out one time famously by Gervonta Tank Davis. Arnold Barboza Jr. is a 5'9" with a 72-inch reach, Orthodox fighter out of LA, 31 years old, 27 wins, 0 losses with 10 wins by way of knockout. Let's go ahead and break this down. So Jose Pedraza, man, highly skilled boxer, tricky footwork, can switch stances, good at walking guys into shots and being a counter puncher. When he was at his best, he's one of those guys that can really box the ears off your head, bro. He can really box your nose to the back of your head, bro. Like, nice jab, nice timing. Good when he's southpaw, nice straight left. When he's orthodox, nice straight right. Good defense and head movement. He could really box, but as he's gotten older, he's slowed down a little bit. He's become more tentative to let his hands go at as he's gotten older, and I think that's what cost him in the Jose Ramirez fight, and that's what cost him the win in the Richard Commey fight. I think that though, he's on a 2-fight skid basically. In his last 2 fights, he didn't get the dub. He lost to Jose Ramirez, and he lost to he got the draw with Richard Commey, and Richard Commey was just coming off of getting obliterated by Vasily Lomachenko. So you would think that Pedraza would have been able, with his superior boxing, to take care of that, but he just couldn't. Commey was able to land some right hands. Commey was able to work hard, press the action, and Pedraza, whether it be age or complacency or thinking that he won the fight, he faded in the back half of the fight, similar to how he faded in the back half of the Jose Ramirez fight. You do it one time, we're like, all right, maybe that's one time. But now, 2 fights in a row, he done faded towards the back half of the fight, and he cannot afford to do that against Arnold Barboza Jr. Arnold Barboza Jr. is younger, much more in his prime, much more hungrier because he's undefeated. He's on his way up, and a lot of people feel like Jose Pedraza is on his way down. This is Barboza's first weight class, and this is like Pedraza working on his 3rd or 4th weight class. So, and he's been in wars and had tough moments and tough fights. So, maybe his career is starting to take a toll on, him, and he slowed down quite a bit. He can win this fight though, but he's gonna have to turn back the clock and be that Pedraza that we saw against Julian Rodriguez. I think it was probably his best performance at 140. He's gonna have to be that guy. He's gonna have to be that guy. He's gonna have to really walk Barboza. I think Pedraza's best shot is from southpaw, and he likes to fight from that position anyway. He's gonna have to walk Barboza into shots. That straight left hand of his is gonna have to pay dividends. He's gonna have to find it early, find it often, and to deter the combination punching and deter the angles that Barboza Jr. likes to take. Because if it comes into a war of work rate, if they're combination punching at each other, I think Barboza eventually wear him down, outpoint him, outwork him, and win a decision. For Arnold Barboza Jr., look, man, he's a nice athletic fighter, fights pretty well behind his jab, pretty creative offensively. You see him sneak a 2-1 in there, throw his right hand first and then finish his combination with the jab, which is something that I love for fighters to do. He likes to take different angles in on you and kind of jump in on you, surprise you with how athletic he is and how fluid he can move. So he looks for angles with his feet. Very, very vibrant, fighter that fights with a lot of energy. No wasted energy, but he's a boxer. He's a boxer with some puncher to him because he is looking to throw combination. He's looking to land power shots. He just ain't got nothing that he can knock you out with. But if you let him hit you enough times cleanly and he boxing your ears off, he'll hit you with some shit to hurt you. But this is a fight that you can probably anticipate going the distance and being more of a boxing match out at range. Neither fighter really turning into a brawl, but being complacent, just using their boxing skills to see who truly is the better boxer. I do not expect a fight to break out in this particular matchup. Now, if Barboza is able to jab Pedraza when Pedraza goes southpaw and step to his left on the angle to either get his right hand off or make sure he gets out of the way of Pedraza's straight left hand, then Barboza's gonna have a lot of success in this fight. If he's able to keep moving to his left and slip some shots and throw some hooks of his own, maybe lead with his right hand, he can have a lot of success. I think his feet and his hand speed are a little bit are better than Pedraza's right now. I wouldn't have thought this 3 or 4 years ago, but Pedraza, his last 2 fights, he ain't look good, man. He looked like he's fading, and he looked and it's precipitous. And anybody that follows boxing knows that once you start fading, once you start falling off, it's hard to rise back up. So he looked a certain way against Jose Ramirez. Then he didn't look good against Richard Comey. And then I think he's probably going to be an even lesser version of himself in this fight. So honestly, due to Pedraza kind of being past his prime, due to Arnold Barboza being more in his prime, and Barboza having the tools from the footwork perspective, specifically being able to take different angles and keep up with the feet that Pedraza usually, because Pedraza did have a foot speed and angle advantage over Richard Comey, and that's why he was able to be very successful with Richard Comey. But Richard Comey does not have the boxing skills of Arnold Barboza Jr., and Richard Comey is not a natural 140-pounder like Arnold Barboza Jr., and I think Barboza will be able to match the feet and the boxing skills of Pedraza, and he'll be able to box with him, but then he'll also be able to outwork him in exchanges, and he'll be willing to throw more. He'll take more risk, and as a result, he'll score more points, win more rounds, and win the fight. So I got Arnold Barboza Jr. in this one. It's a 10-rounder. I'm going to say he wins it unanimously. I think Pedraza puts up a good fight. I think this fight is highly competitive early in the fight. I think after the first 6 rounds, it could be even, or you could just slightly have Barboza ahead, but I think he pulls away round 7 through round 10. I think if he don't bag all those rounds, I think he gets all of them except one, to be real with y'all. I think you'll see some success from Pedraza early, but then I think I fully anticipate Barboza will turn it up and pour it on at the end of the fight and get a unanimous decision victory. I'm going to say he wins somewhere in the ballpark of 97-93 on a couple of scorecards, and then maybe 96-94 on another. But I do think the decision will be unanimous. That's my official pick, Arnold Barboza Jr. by decision. Let me know who y'all picking down in the comment section below, man. Appreciate everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.